what's going on, everybody? It's your boy G in Invasion.
This is Power Trick. How's it going?
It's your boy Shankster.
Don't worry, those two are sleepy. So, guys, we got a bunch of stuff that we're going to be talking about today. Some interesting things that's been going on. If you haven't been paying attention to what's going on in the social media and the media climates, the first one, actually, we're only going to talk about one part of this, what you like to call the GameCube or the Steam console that's going to be coming out.
That's not like you said GameCube.
For me.
GameCube.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds similar.
It's very similar.
Yeah.
Gay. Anyways, the Indie Awards and the shit show that's going on with that. The VGA Awards. What's going on with that? Golden Joystick Awards and their I guess the final nominees that were talked about, as well as the Invincible versus Alpha is this weekend, and the Xbox Partner Direct, possibly hands down the best showcase of the year, beating out Nintendo Directs and Sony. Because I think we said earlier this year that Sony took it, or was it Nintendo then Sony?
Maybe.
I would probably say Sony, because like the reason why Nintendo threw us off because of the pricing of the console and what they did. If it wasn't for that, then obviously Nintendo stole the show.
But surprisingly out of nowhere, the people that chose to get out of the console war and just said they want your money through cloud gaming, Microsoft came in and literally took the show. But we're going to be getting to all this and more, guys. So, the first one we're going to be doing, courtesy of Power Trick, we're going to be talking about the Indie Awards. But before that, we got a brief video to actually show you guys.
Well, we're going to show the picture first.
Oh, the picture first?
Yeah, we're going to show the...
Okay.
Before we show the video, there's a picture I want you guys to see for Game of the Year.
Indie Game of the Year.
Indie Game of the Year. Now, 5 of these games I have no problem. You already know which ones I have no problem with.
Wait, hold on. I don't. I got Absalom, Expedition 33, Hades, Silksong. What's the next? What's the last one?
Blueprints.
Blueprints.
Yeah.
I have
a lot of people don't have a problem with that.
I have no problem with those. What pissed me off, the ones that we didn't said, are on this. Now people were asking me, why are you so upset that Ann Roger, Consume Me, Citizen Sleeper, Keep Driving, and I don't even know what that gibberish on the last one is, are on this? Why are you so upset about it? Roll the video.
Alright, so guys, give a second. We're going to show this video real quick.
Yeah, I'm sure they're popular games, right? They're super popular.
Pause it. Look at these numbers. Everybody, look at these numbers. Now, people will ask, where did I get these numbers? I went to the website SteamDB, and I actually went on every single one of these games, and I want to come see what the numbers. Look at how many players now, 24 hours, and in the last months.
The all-time peak. The all-time peak is low as all.
Yeah. So, if we're going to go by the big three, which is Claire, Silk, and... Was Hades on there?
Yeah, Hades was on there.
If we're going by those three...
And their peaks are in the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, so... Yeah, there's no contest.
And the rest of the video, it shows numbers of the other games, which will...
You want to go on to it?
Yeah, we'll go on to it.
We're going to let you listen to the music for a little bit.
And these are these numbers. The next page...
Bam!
This is... Look at those numbers.
Goddamn.
You have Absalom right there.
Which
is pretty good.
Yeah.
Ender Magnolia, which was earlier this year,
yeah,
14,000. Blueprints, which is a category for one of the best indie games, rightfully deserved.
Ball X,
35,000.
Hades 2,
112,000.
and then
Mega Bonk, 117,336.
Now, what's crazy is that the players right now during that time when you looked at it, but even the 24-hour peak actually destroys some of those. like your all times.
Even the people playing right now destroys it, except for Ender Magnolia, which came out earlier.
Yeah, 10
this
months.
year.
You know, so.
And we'll continue to the very last few. But like, memorize the previous numbers and look at these numbers. Now we're gonna go to the last one, and it's gonna come up real soon.
Yeah, insane numbers.
Yeah.
Deltarune, Expedition 33, Schedule 1, and Hollow Knight Silksong.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Deltarune is one of those. It's a multi-part. I think this is part 3 or something like that. So it's not even in its final form, but the way that they're doing it. Schedule 1.
I feel like no one's giving Schedule 1 any credit because it's a drug game.
Yeah, and that's the only thing. It's kind of like, well, you know the thing that sucks though? What's the difference between Schedule 1 and GTA? GTA, you're selling dope, you're harassing, abusing people, the Grand Theft Auto. It's literally the name of crime.
The difference is it's AAA, and it was popular to the point where it's like it broke containment, where it's not just like it's not just regular gamers. You got like the gamers who play NBA 2K and FIFA playing it.
Yeah.
So
and it's not the first game either.
It's mainstream, so they can't keep it down.
Yeah. It was also the 5th game working on the 6th, so it came out during a time where there wasn't as much backlash for certain things as it is now. If this game would have came out a long time ago, it probably would have made as much money.
There was backlash. It was just so popular, like it didn't matter.
Yeah. Well,
and
I'm waiting to see Schedule 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There is a game that I forgot to put in, Peak, and
Peak.
Yeah, Peak.
And their numbers are higher than the previous ones. So it's like the game of the year pictures, which will be back on the screen.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 of those we will get rid of. We will replace Ann Roger with Megabunk. Replace Consume Me with Ball X Pit. We'll leave Blueprints. Citizen Sleeper. We'll probably see with Deltarune. That's how you say it.
Yeah.
We'll get rid of that. Keep driving. We will replace that. I would say Absalon's already there. What would you say?
Schedule 1.
No,
Schedule 1. And the last one.
And Pipsqueak, whatever this thing is
I'll
called.
probably replace it with Peak or something.
Yeah,
any game.
Any indie game that came out.
So, it. Now again. So, there was a video that I had watched. I can't remember her name, and I don't want to butcher it, but she has been a part of the VGA Awards. But the one thing that she focused on a lot was talking about indie games. And I sent it to Shankster. He's watched it. And we were able to refresh it because we wanted Power Trick to watch it also. When you see these games, given the information that you just learned about, as well as your own information, what do you say about the people that were running this?
It's a popularity contest among their group, among this industry. So, and you look at the people behind this Game Award, it's like you're
no. This ain't VJ. It's indie.
I know. I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm looking at people behind this Game Award, this Indie Game Award. It's a bunch of it's a very diverse group.
It's the best way. Yeah, it's a very diverse group. Yeah.
Not sure how many gamers are on there.
Yeah.
But if you look at the
I'm
games,
not gonna say too much more.
Yeah, the games, like some of these games are like have messages.
Yeah.
So like Consume Me, apparently it's about like eating disorders or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other stuff.
Keep Driving. We was watching it. It's one of those things of you're driving your car to the point of breaking down. You gotta maneuver parts to try to keep it going. It looks like just a jank version of Journey. Pixelated side quest driving version of Journey. But I don't know the premise behind it. Citizen Sleeper, I heard of.
It's like the detective one, right? Am I getting that wrong?
You sure you're not thinking about the Hoyoverse game we just watched?
No. I thought it was like a top-down detective game. I'm mixing it up.
It could be. It could be because a lot of the I believe that's how Citizen Sleeper is, but I could be wrong. But Game of the Year though, nah.
Just from the fact that no one played these games, it should disqualify.
Well, not no one, but it's like the numbers are
It's
low.
so niche.
Bro,
Compared to the other 5?
I think if you was to look up SteamDB on the 2025 fighting games that came out, I think there's more players.
yeah, of course.
Yes.
So, no, I'm talking about the niche ones.
Oh, the niche.
So you know, I'm not too sure, but for definite, you know, I don't want to be too biased again because of the video we just watched, because it's not one of those things that it sways you, but it opens your mind on how certain things go. The biggest thing was how many people that's in it, how many people they're disregarding that was part of it. Was there a publisher? Is there not a publisher? The difference in the amount of wealth that could be put into the game, whether you know. So there's so many different avenues, but just based off the games here, I mean, for me, I'm going to be biased. I'm going to say Expedition 33, just given everything. But Hades and Silk Song would literally be the next two after it, and then Absalom, and then I'll give it to Blueprints, and I don't care about the rest.
I think for the sake of giving other games flowers, I'd want to say Expedition 33 isn't an indie game, just because it does have a sizable publisher. And
if you listen to the thing,
I
again,
know.
it's so obscure that we can't. Because, like they said, Baldur's Gate 3 is technically an indie.
They need to clearly define what an indie game is, because like Expedition 33 had like a budget of like 50 mil.
Larian had over 100.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying Silk Song.
So wait, but here's the thing, like the video said, Silk Song is 3 people. They don't need a publisher because riding off the coattails of Hollow Knight, it already paid for Silk Song.
Yeah, I mean,
so
they're just working for free.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing about it is even though it's 3 people, they made a game, a sequel so beloved that the amount of money that could get poured into it was pretty much infinite. So
it was literally just their love and labor.
Yeah. So and I would say Hades 2 is almost the same thing.
Hades 2 is a small developer too.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, the thing about it is, but like she said, I think those 2 games are truly indie, but these are sequels. So it's riding off the coattails of money that they don't need a publisher. So can it be indie because there's no publisher? Yeah. Or is it indie because of how small a team is, but there's still a publisher?
I think it should be like a combination of indie and your budget. Like,
I don't think the budget should matter. I think it should be.
I think budget should matter.
I think it should be size of the team and no publisher.
I think it should be all 3. Like they should have like if you have a team over.
Well, like she said, 30. But thing about it is Larian's made Baldur's Gate 3 and they had 400 people. But that 400 people is not including contractors, which it might actually be 2,000. So that's the reason why.
It's hard.
Yeah. So my whole thing is how about we say this? A minimum or a maximum of 50 people, just to kind of smooth things out.
I think if your budget goes over 50 mil, you're not indie anymore.
But you can't say that.
I say that.
No, because
what's an indie game that's?
No, it's because if you have no publisher and it's literally just based off of crowdfunding or whatever money you put into it, you still indie. So the money don't matter. You gotta remember. So we ain't rich.
Yeah, I'm not rich.
So if we made a game right now based off of $25 and some bubblegum like MacGyver, and there's no publisher, we're indie. But what if he was able to talk to a person that was able to fund $50 million for us to be able to do half the stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so the amount of money that's put into it should not matter because the money can come from anywhere. I think small development team and no publisher, because if you have like a Saudi publisher, then what we talking about? Go contract a bunch of Chinese people to come help make your game, and you just made a AAA game. Oh wait, is AAA specifically for published games?
I mean, I guess
because
so.
if Expedition is considered double and they have none,
well, no, they have a publisher. Yeah. Sandful has a publisher.
Sandful has a publisher.
I forgot the name of the company.
But they were indie. Well, 33
they started
of their own, but then
they started off indie, and then they got a publisher, so they were able to like do the cool stuff with like face recognition and all that stuff.
But yet and still, the base team was 33.
Yeah.
Contract work, we don't know.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, again, as far as I'm looking at it, Expedition, Hades, Silk Song, Absalom, and if the real indie game contenders were actually in here, like Ball X Pick, Mega Bonk, and stuff like that, then we could talk about doing like the Golden Globes and doing like a ranking. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. And I said it's gonna be to me. It's gonna be relatively kind of sad because. Yeah, we know they say most likely Claire's gonna win, but like we gotta feel bad for Hades too. We gotta feel bad for Silk Song.
No, you don't.
Why not?
So okay, here's how you look at it. Think about, because I talk about this with Shanks all the time. We are living in a great age of just games in general. Yeah. So the games that matter to be nominated is already a worthy thing. Yeah. For it to win would be great, but the problem is there's way too many good games.
I will say, winning Game of the Year has weight. Your sales do go up when you win Game of the Year.
Oh, 100%. But the thing about it is that's why I like a ranking order, because if you was to say the top 5 out of the top 10 games of the year, and you literally name, we have 4 here that we know that, well, there actually is 5 here that we give a crap about. As soon as somebody says, wait, Expedition 33 is number 1? Let me check that game out. I don't know nothing about it. All of a sudden, they're going to glaze that game for a long time. If you say Hades 2 or Silk Song, if they don't have nieces, nephews, or kids, then they'll try those games out and be like, oh man, this is a great game. Yeah. Or they'll say it's not their cup of tea. Same thing with Absalom. Same thing with Blueprints. Those 5 games, 4 of the games have 3 of the games have similarities, because I'm looking at it as I'm saying it. 3 of the games have similarities, very similar to each other, but they still are all different. And the other 2 games are completely different. So, but you have a nice little combination of those 5.
Yeah.
But again, the award for best shit show of an award show is definitely going to go to
you. heard what they had to do. They had to go to Patreon. Like, they streamed their award show on Patreon because they
wait, this wasn't the one.
This Indie Game Award show.
This wasn't the one they was talking about with Asmongold, was it?
Yeah, this is the one.
Oh no!
They're saying Asmongold's community apparently was attacking them, and they decided to go to Patreon.
People, you cannot blame one person who has popularity for individuals who look at your stuff and literally say it's a joke.
Yeah, man, people just saw it,
and people say they don't even have a Twitter, and I'm just like, nah, they have Blue Sky. Fun fact, I just made one in the near future. But anyway, should we go to the next?
Yeah.
Asmongold just shined a light on it, and then people got upset.
Yeah, that's crazy though. Okay, so we are going to get away from that one, and you know what? We're going to go ahead and talk about this. Now, guys, there is no great picture that I could show for this, but we have all the nominations for the Golden Joystick. Now,
these are winners.
Yeah, these are all the winners. So I wasn't going through trying to get all of that.
Yeah,
that would have been crazy.
It would take all day.
Now, as we're looking at this, is there anyone's in particular that stand out that y'all just don't agree with?
You said this is Golden Joystick?
Yeah. Now, you've never watched the Golden Joystick, right?
It's in, like, Britain. I don't know. Who cares about Britain?
No. If you want common sense...
this is common sense.
And decent, like, how they do things,
the reason why
they're the best award shows thus far.
You know why this makes sense? It's because it's, like, I think this is majority, like, voted. Like,
yeah.
It's not like the Game Awards, which is, like, 10% voted.
Yeah.
That's
So
why.
that's why it's the best.
That's why this list makes more sense than Game Awards.
I have one surprising one.
What's that?
Best mobile. They went to Pokemon Go.
That's weird.
That I thought it was gonna go to Honkai Star Rail or ZZZ.
Yeah.
Because those are the two hottest ones right now.
Uma Musume.
Or Ume Musume, yeah.
Yeah, those are like the hottest ones.
I'm surprised Uma
Pokemon
Musume
Go
didn't win.
won?
But kind of like how me and Shanksta no longer we abolished Nintendo as far as we are concerned, but you still are saving grace and hope for it.
I'm hopeful.
But there's a lot of people that are ignorant to the information that's going out.
Yeah.
So
all it says is people are still playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It is.
But I mean, they still got people playing Genshin Impact, so.
Yeah, but Pokemon Go is older though.
Yeah, Pokemon Go felt like a gimmick, honestly.
It gets people walking, touching some grass. So
still playing PC Minecraft. That ain't no damn surprise. That ain't no surprise at all.
It's not, even though I don't agree, but
Best indie was Blueprints, was a surprise. That beats Silksong. Which is I think that's kind of crazy.
No, the thing about it is
oh wait, Silksong.
Silksong is best self-published.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
best
not
indie game.
Wait, how's it not best? How's it not an indie game?
They're giving everybody their flowers.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, self-published is basically they're already established.
Essentially,
yeah. But let's look at it this way: for majority, kind of like how we talked about with the VGA and the Indie, a majority of this would say Expedition 33.
Yeah, it's like
so
Expedition 33 and Silksong were like natural disasters for award shows. Where it's like,
yeah,
they're just trying to avoid it because they know it's just gonna win everything. It's like a tornado.
Well, wait, I'm surprised you said those two. You're not counting Hades 2?
Nah, Hades. I think the problem with Hades 2, it lost the hype when the early access, because it was in early access it was in early access for like 2 years. Like the game's great. I got like 200 or 300 hours in it, but
okay,
like the hype dies down if you're not.
Okay,
I'm like I like.
In its current state, it's great.
So one that I'm looking at that tickled me. Best hardware was actually a graphics card beating out the Switch 2 and its controller.
I mean, nah.
And a PC, which is surprising me. Huh? What? Okay, this is Critics' Choice. Donkey Kong.
That's critics. No one cares.
Oh wait, that's critics.
No one cares about critics.
Yeah,
that literally just proves it. Donkey Kong.
The best supporting Ben Starr. I get the feeling Ben Starr is gonna win the VGA.
Best supporting.
He should.
No, because he wins best supporting, but you know how VGA they don't have best supporting. They only have like one perform. I get the feeling Ben Starr is going to take this one.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
I think he's going to take it.
Now let's see. Best lead performer Jennifer English.
Maya.
And she's also nominated for it.
Nice. Best remake or remaster. But here's the thing. Best soundtrack storytelling is Claire Obscure. Best visual design, Claire Obscure. And then they don't win nothing until it's Ultimate Game of the Year. But they also had Ben Starr for supporting, and they had lead performer as Jennifer English. They still won the most awards in this.
They won 7 awards. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Best adaptation, Arcane Season 2. We all knew it was going to be going down between that or Sonic. It's going to go down to those two.
The problem, you know what's the funny thing though? I said this and a few people said it afterwards, and then I did see it online a few times. It's just like, all they did was make an excuse to make Dragon Ball Z out of Sonic. Which, very similar.
Well, Super Sonic's definitely inspired by Dragon Ball Z.
But I think that threw a few people off, because there are some diehard Sonic fans, and while they acknowledge Dragon Ball, they do... It's about Sonic. How dare you? So,
they did a better DBZ movie than
they did a better Gundam preview trailer.
Yes.
And there isn't even one. I need them to go ahead and do it.
Because fun fact, the director of that movie of Sonic, he said he's a huge anime fan. He was like Gundam, Dragon Ball, Full Metal is like some of his favorites. So what are we gonna get for Sonic 4? A Full Metal Alchemist type thing?
Yep. Now, the one that I'm kind of... Because I can't remember the nominations, Console Game of the Year, I know... I don't like hating on Ghost of Yote, but all I've heard...
It's the only console game.
Yeah, but the only thing I've heard is that it's pretty... The gameplay is bland. So, I don't know. Like,
Claire wasn't... Claire wasn't a nominee for.
No, it could have.
It wasn't.
It wasn't. Yeah,
it wasn't.
They want to be nice, so it's like a console. Well, yeah, it's console only, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
That's fine.
So, but you know what? I'm gonna give a clap because Studio of the Year was Sandfall, which only makes sense because of Claire Obscura being the Ultimate Game of the Year, the Golden Joystick. Guys, I want every Game Award show to literally follow Golden Joystick. It just makes so much sense. You get more, participant interaction and everything else with it. I only look forward to this award show.
The only few things missing because they put the nominees last year, but I guess they didn't put best fighting. Last year they put best fighting. This year
I think for like a fighting sequence, but
you saying fighting game?
Yeah, fighting games.
Oh, fighting game.
They put it last year, but they didn't do it this year.
Bro, this year the only good fighting game is 2XKO.
So the most likely they probably just say, man, there's only one.
It's the Dude Wolves.
Yeah, so
they say, man, there's only those. Like, man, they said we need more. So it's like,
yeah, it's not
even though they had more, it's not like it doesn't make a big impact between those two compared to those two.
Even then,
I mean, they had others. Iron Saga VS came out this year. Hunter x Hunter and then Impact came out this year, and I'm sure there's.
I mean,
boy, that's a mobile game, ain't it?
Hunter x Hunter was Ass Cheeks.
Yeah.
And then
Iron Saga VS, it's only popular. Yeah, they're both just too niche. I'm sure there's other fighting games, but they would probably go into the category of indie. And let's be totally honest, an indie fighting game is not beating out Mega Bunk or any of the other ones.
Indie fighting games are like, unfortunately, they have super small audience.
Yeah, and they, it is what it is. But
most wanted was Grand Theft Auto, and best trailer was Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
unfortunately not for me. Mine is Marvel Tokon, but
that's just a popularity thing.
Yeah.
So all right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, which is the best one.
Oh, Xbox.
Yes. So, guys. I watched this. I watched a person's reaction to it, and then I rewatched it for myself. Hands down, the best showcase of 2025 towards the end of the year. To be totally crazy with you.
What are some of your favorite games they got shown?
Number one, Tides of Annihilation.
I agree with
that. Hands down. Now, Armidas was one that I was really interested in. Crowsworn had me like, okay, I might actually try out.
Crowsworn is my close second. Yeah,
I was just like, okay, I haven't played none of Hollow Knight, but this makes me want to just start trying kind of like all of them. And then Total Chaos was the other one. Oh, and Zoopunk.
Zoopunk looks
and Zoopunk.
Zoopunk surprisingly looks sick.
Zoopunk was my second. Total Chaos was third.
Zoopunk was like furry Ninja Gaiden.
Yes.
Yeah.
With some Souls-like qualities to it, too. Now, I love Vampire Survivor, but I am not interested in a deck builder game. Yeah. I was looking at it like, someone might actually get into something.
It's nice probably for like phone games if you could play on your phone. Mm-hmm. I like playing stuff on airplane. So that's where I play with my deck builders.
ROG Ally.
Yeah. Not even that's probably you can play it on your phone. I'm sure you can play that on your phone.
Possibly. Now, here's the thing that I want y'all to think about, because if you remember, when they showed the Vampire Survivor part.
Oh, they saw like the realistic.
Yeah. So I was just like, hold up. Did they say Megabank watch out? Because I'm looking like, you about to we gonna get some 3D?
I thought they were gonna go ham. I thought they were gonna go crazy.
Me too.
Because the only game that I know of that has lifelike or realistic qualities like that is a game called Yet Another Zombie Survivor, which it's a little bit lower scale version as far as because of the graphic quality.
Yeah.
Like how much more resource it takes. But I was just like, when you seen, I forgot the man's name, but we're just going to say Onion. I was just like, no.
Garlic.
I was just like, no. It's going 3D? It's going 3D? I'm literally, I can feel my debit card burning in my wallet. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready. How much? How much? Like, but that's not what happened. But I'm hopeful with the graphics that they showed for that, and they're now published. I can't remember by who because it's on all platforms now. Yeah. So,
maybe that's the next one. Maybe they're hinting towards Unreal Engine 6 Vampire Survivor.
now, you know what would be great? Because I do glaze this game a lot, and for some reason, some people say they hate it. But even if you was to make it Diablo style versus just like Diablo 3 style, I actually like that one more. But whichever one has better graphic quality.
It's isometric top down.
Yeah, like that'll work for me. That'll work. So add a dodging mechanic to it. Just all I need is a dash or a dodge. Like
a little dash would be nice.
Yeah.
Spice it up.
So because Death Must Die 2 is the one I'm thinking about, just better graphics.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so shout outs to Xbox. You screwed up on everything else, but damn it, you brought the best showcase this year.
Before we move on, even though this is an Xbox partner preview, it's literally just Steam games, honestly. Yeah. So you can't give too much credit to Xbox, I think. Like, these aren't Xbox exclusives.
No, true. But they chose to showcase them because nobody else has.
It's an amazing showcase, though. They chose some good games.
I am going to say this, guys. If you didn't see it, please watch the Tides of Annihilation gameplay. That's all I gotta say. That is just that's cinema. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm talking Bayonet, Devil May Cry-ish waifus with all
Elden Ring.
Yeah, it's just so much stuff. It's just so much stuff. Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna keep that up there while we talk about everything else. All right, so you know what? Now, all right, let me. We're just gonna switch screens. Because, no. You know what? Let me. Okay. So, the next award show we're gonna be talking about, and we all voted VGA. I showed them my card, but we'll be showcasing that all together at a later time. Once all the nominees actually come out. So how did y'all actually feel about voting for the VGA Awards, especially with all the other ones that we've showcased also?
I will say I give VGA credit for putting Expedition 33 in so many categories because it's about to sweep the hell out of the awards.
Yeah, and we know why.
It is critic review. Critic voted, so...
Well, the thing
it might not sweep everything.
I don't think it's gonna sweep everything.
The thing about it is, it should sweep everything, but thankfully VGA, Golden Joystick exists.
It should sweep, but I think the critics are going to get voter fatigue, and they're going to not vote for it. They're going to find any excuse not to vote for it.
True, but I also think that because of the screw up last year, if what's his name, Jeff
Keighley.
If Jeff Keighley actually wants to be able to continue to do the VGA with success every year and not have his viewership drop, they know they can't do what they did to Black Myth Wukong. Eventually people are going to be like, okay, a second year in a row.
I think for sure it's going to win Game of the Year.
Yeah.
But then it's all the other side, like the side stuff. They might try to figure out a way not to vote for it.
So, Golden Joystick, they won 7.
Yeah.
And even though the same nominations or categories aren't in the VGA, I feel like they're going to win at least 5.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So,
because people say it's going to sweep it out, saying nah. Because people say, why you say that? Because remember what happened in 2023 when Baldur's Gate was almost in every single category. Some of the winners, everybody was in shock on. Alan Wake won a few. Final Fantasy won a few.
The critics,
Zelda won a few.
The critics
and a bunch
just
of others won a few. I was like, I don't think it's gonna win every single one. It's gonna win most. I would say like 6, 7.
Like,
but like you could see a surprise.
Like music / score, narrative, storytelling, studio, game of the year. and then the voice actors.
Yeah.
Like, those are common sense.
Yeah.
Everything else,
like audio design, that I guess you give it to someone else.
Yeah.
Most likely, I would say best indie game. They're probably gonna give it to Silk Song, or
they should.
they're gonna give it to Silk
Or
Song and give
Blueprints.
or Blueprints, and they're gonna give best action to Hades too. They must gonna give that around because they're gonna give Hades 2 flowers. Most likely.
Yeah, or if not Ninja Gaiden, because Ninja Gaiden's an older IP, so they might give it that flower instead.
That's
I don't know. I feel like I don't hear too many people talk about Ninja Gaiden though.
But how many games are out? Like every time, like again, the YouTube video that when we was listening to that person, they literally was playing music and crying, saying that can we take a break on the award show so I can actually get through some games? Like they're again, great year for gamers. But it's a lot of games.
Yeah.
And I won't say if you have a life, but if you have an active life that doesn't involve being on a computer playing games, you ain't getting through a lot of games. Like, Ball X Pit. I didn't even realize how many hours I put into that game. But that's a game where I could play at any point in time, and I could pause it.
Yeah, you can just stop.
You could just stop. There's some games you can't do that. So
yeah.
And I'll say this. I must say, I thought 2023... Game of the Year was stacked. 2025 just blew it out of the water.
And because what the only game that is considered a powerhouse next year is GTA 6.
Nope. GTA, it's delayed.
But it's gonna be delayed till November.
GTA 6 is 2077 now.
What?
Oh, was it November?
No, it was November.
Oh, okay.
I'm about to say, what?
That scared me, man.
I heard people saying that, well, it's not going to get nominated next year for sure.
No. Well, if we're going based off the video, if it's before, is it November 21st or is it before November 5th?
For VGA, it's November 21st, but if it's Golden Joysticks, it's going to be like in October. It's going to be October.
Okay,
so it's like it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna be nominated.
I'm scared.
Oh, you're right. November 2026. Okay.
Yeah.
November 19th. Yeah, you're right.
Number 9. So that's 2 days before VGA. So it might still make it.
Oh no, it's not gonna make it.
No.
Don't they have to submit their votes before November 4th? The critics have to submit their votes or something like that.
Yeah, but it was confusing the way they were saying it. Is it? The entry has to be in before the 4th, or is it before the 26th?
They tell us that it goes in later, but I'm pretty sure the votes.
And at the same time, people will have to buy the game and invest in it. And be
like,
is this?
So that sucks because that means that
the timing is terrible for awards.
Yes,
because it won't get any awards unless you go.
So that means that whoever is coming out in 2027 is immediately cannibalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say it now. Onimusha for Game of the Year. No. I'm sorry. Onimusha could be a nomination for Game of the Year, but Tides of Annihilation comes out next year also, so I want those two in Game of the Year.
And
as a nominee, they don't have to win because I don't know how the games play yet.
And there's also another nominee that could be a guarantee.
Is it a Nintendo game? Because okay.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're gonna say.
What?
Is it like the Katana game? What's it called?
Phantom Blade
Zero.
Oh,
Phantom Blade Zero.
No, not that one.
Oh, not Phantom Blade Zero.
Resident Evil.
Oh, that is hyped up.
Oh yeah. Nominee.
Yeah.
So those four, because I forgot about Phantom Blade. Nominees.
I was like, not nominees, right?
And the thing about it is until I actually play them, I don't want to say which one I want to be Game of the Year. I gotta see game. I gotta actually play the games.
And here's my question for you: what hope you would see? That you already know world premieres coming up. What do you hope they will show? I already give you my predictions. What I'm hoping for: number 1, Marvel Tokon release date. Number 2.
Wait. Didn't they say like early?
Nah, ain't no way it's early.
Nah, because
it's 26, but I don't think it's early 26.
They haven't given us the guarantee release date on that one. That's 1. Number 2, Alex teaser trailer for Street Fighter 6.
I'm not a grappler.
The only problem I hate is the fact it's gonna be a teaser, so it's just gonna be like a little cinematic.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little.
You're gonna see John Street Fighter talk to Alex.
Well, depend. Well, when did
It's gonna be a teaser.
when did Sea Viper come out?
She come out in October.
I wouldn't. We're gonna see a teaser.
We're gonna see a teaser.
So
of Alex.
January, February is when Alex will be coming out. In January, early February. So
It's
the gameplay trailer is gonna come out like in 2 weeks after that anyway.
Yeah, it's
or
gonna
story, then 2 weeks
Then
gameplay.
so most likely you're gonna get an Alex trailer.
typical drip feed. It's gonna be a teaser.
Yeah.
What else?
Another thing it ain't gonna happen, but GN Division knows what game that I keep saying. It's been 5 years since it happened. Can we please show Mass Effect 5 a trailer of it? Because it's been 5 years.
Did they announce it? Like, did they say
no? They said it's in production since it came out 5 years ago.
Jeez.
And we haven't seen
games
anything.
like that take a minimum of 7.
Yes. I'm like, can I get like a trailer or something?
Nope.
Besides that one trailer that we had?
Nope.
I was like...
You got to make sure that dialogue is better than the last one. Got to make sure them graphics ain't droopy.
I'm like, man... I was like, that's one of the few world premieres I'm hoping for, but...
Good luck.
Onimusha coming out this year or next year?
Next year.
Next year.
2026.
Okami release date. I want that as well. Okami 2 release date. Damn, that's 3 Capcom games. Good lord.
I want to see a new Tokon character. That's what I want.
I would like for them to... So, as far as with Marvel Tokon, I just want them to do, like, a character pack. Like, you can show off new characters, but then just tease that they're going to be doing, like, a DLC pack, like, theme. Like, just give me, like, 3 or 4 characters, like the X-Men.
You're so greedy.
How is that greedy?
They're going to do one character.
No. You can do one character, but at least showcase, like, hey, we have, like, these themed DLCs that are coming out. Give me a, like, what, an X-Men, a X-Force, a X-Factor, just something, just Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
For instance, because of the Disney movie that came, Disney Marvel movie that came out, Fantastic Four DLC. They just showcase all 4, and all it is silhouettes. Look forward to the gameplay trailer.
That's China, though. We can't compare. Huh? No, I'm saying, like, China, like, Marvel Rivals is developed by China.
I ain't talking about Marvel Rivals. Just
Arxis.
because that's how it used to be with fighting games before. They would sometimes do character packs, and they have a theme to it. Why not continue that?
Well, we're modern day. It's just one character. Super slow drip feed.
No. Street Fighter 6 showcased all 4, and then showcased them one by one.
That's because of Steam. But yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, anyways, yeah.
So
But
it's gonna be a drip feed. We're gonna get one character because the game's not officially out, so they're not gonna talk about DLC or anything.
You know what? If they're gonna do another character, I need to be a villain.
Villain?
Because there's only one villain / anti-villain, anti-hero in the game, and that's Doom.
But I mean, you got Magneto.
No, you don't.
I'm saying, like, for potential villains.
Oh, you have Ultron, you have Thanos, you have Annihilator or Annihilus if you want. Since they said that they're going to do random ones, you have Exodus. You could do. There's another person that has gravity that's apparently
Exodus
OP.
is super old school though.
It's a Marvel character. They already have the Ghost Riders in there. Oh, you know what? Since they got humanoid people in it, put the leader or the first big body, Annihilator. Not Annihilator. The one that fought the Hulk. I forgot his name. Abomination. There you go. I'm sure there's there's others, but there's plenty of. Oh, now I'm gonna take one from Marvel Rivals. Emma Frost.
Oh yeah.
The actual skins. See all that jiggle and fighting.
I mean,
but
it would be. It wouldn't be super thick Emma Frost, unfortunately. Probably it'd probably be like.
Oh, they could do Scarlet Witch and just do a darker version. Because right now we don't know if there's a story mode to the game or if they're going to keep it kind of like an arcade mode, like keep it classic, like the way the Marvel games were. and just each one of them has their own little cut stories or whatever else.
Yeah. Sadly, the background characters won't be characters in the game because we
don't know that.
It's not guaranteed, but it's unlikely that they'll be characters.
Yeah, because like I saw Psylocke back there, Nightcrawler, Iceman, the Professor,
the Blob, Pyro, Earthquake.
It's like almost guaranteed that like there won't be in the game like right now, like when it comes out. But like
my whole thing is you got to remember that's an X-Men themed. Like that whole thing was X-Men themed. The Savage Lands and that. So just because that's there doesn't mean that playing the game there's other stages. They make a better version of the character in their own likeness.
They probably won't come out on a release, but maybe DLC.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they did that to just cock tease you.
Yeah.
But so now that we know the game is realistic and they've been doing things with it, we know that there's going to be a second alpha, I think starting December 4th or 5th or something like that.
Yep.
I'm definitely going to be watching that because now they added Spider-Man and Robbie Rey's Ghost Rider. Those two look very interesting. What is the one character, we're just going to say one character, out of all of Marveldom that you want in the game? Because right now, I'm stuck between two, but I will say mine after I get y'all's.
I don't know, man.
It's a lot.
I said one.
I mean, my answer is boring, though. I want Magneto. It's a boring answer. But
yeah, because it's a character that's been in every Marvel fighting game.
The only problem is I know it's going to be Arxis' version of Magneto. I think Emma Frost would be super cool.
She's never been in a fighting game.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says Emma Frost. We're going to ignore the Magneto.
I'll probably think about. I'll probably say Magic. Either Magic or.
Magic.
Are you picking because of Marvel Rivals?
Nah. Because she hasn't been in at all. And all
she's only been in the Ultimate Alliance. If I'm correct, she's been in one of those games.
Don't judge them.
No, like she hasn't been in a fighting game. She's only been in Ultimate Alliance.
She would be a good fighting game.
Or an interesting duo, Cloak and Dagger.
That wouldn't be a duo. That'd probably be one character.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't.
It'd be one
character. They're always one character.
It'd be like.
But it's the girl that you would mainly play because Cloak is just like a add-on, like a side piece.
Yeah, he'd be like a stance character. He's swap between the two.
That'd be gangster.
Yeah.
That'd be gangster.
And Magic would be an install character because you could go into.
Wait, one, damn it!
I'm
leaning towards those two, Magic and Cloak and Dagger.
He gave two, and I'm giving
Magic and Cloak and Dagger.
I'm saying why Magic would also be cool.
No, they both would be cool.
Yeah.
Because there's no weapon. Guns is projectile. Yeah, there's no weapon-based character in Tokon yet, and I don't think there's ever been a weapons-based character in a Marvel versus game.
Well, Marvel Infinite has Monster Hunter Girl.
Who? Monster Hunter.
You said Guns isn't a Star-Lord?
Yeah, but that's Guns.
He's talking about swords and stuff.
Yeah, because Marvel Infinite's the only one that added it because
you got
Gambit
Virgil.
hasn't been. Oh, thank you, Virgil and Dante.
Yeah.
So Infinite, it was Gamora and Monster Hunter. So
I mean, you can think hard. Like you got Zero. You want to count the little beam sword.
Technically, I have to.
Yeah. So they've done it before in Marvel games.
Yeah. So it would just be interesting to actually have a weapons-based character in that, with the speed that it is too. I'm just wondering how would they balance that range because Robbie Reyes right now is the farthest swinging, but he doesn't look like he has the same range as like Marvel Infinite's Ghost Rider or Marvel 3's Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to see when it comes out. So technically, I was torn between Black Bolt and Blue Marvel, but if I had to pick one, just because they both haven't been in the game, but the more I animate it in my head, it would be cooler. Black Bolt.
Sure.
So, but that's neither here nor there.
Black Bolt is very cool.
Yeah. I guess I'll talk about this a little bit because we were watching it a little bit. The Invincible versus Alpha is out. Your boy was lucky enough to actually get the beta code. I've been messing around with it in training mode. It is very clunky in my opinion. I'm going to let Shanks to try it out in a little bit just so he could get a feel and see how it actually works. But it needs a little bit more spit and polish. You definitely can adapt to what's going on in it, but for a tag-based fighter, it is the most limiting in combos I have ever seen, and you have to do some very weird, funky stuff to actually get combos going. A lot of combinations and buttons if you're talking about like defensive mechanics and stuff like that. The characters are cool, I'll definitely give you that, but it is just different of it. Like, it doesn't give that feel of power and creativity as far as combos the way other tag-based fighters would be, but they do give you something, but it's limited to using a particular mechanic, which again is limited because of the combo meter. So
the combo meter is too short.
Yeah, like a base combo is somewhere between 9 to 10 hits. I was able to extend it to 14, just like using EX versions of special moves. But it's kind of like...
It seems like the typical combo is ABC tag, A super.
Yeah, now we did see a little bit more complicated stuff after watching like a few other people, but it's kind of like, where's the creative expression with the one character? You know, to be able to get into all this stuff and still have those on the outside like the other two assists. But that's how they chose to make the game. I just hope that it's a little bit more fluent, because right now it does feel a little jank when it comes down to just movement and stuff in general. But I mean, every game's supposed to be a little different, right? So you don't want the same cookie cutter. But for anybody that was interested in being a part of the beta, I think I signed up for that back in a long time ago, maybe about 2 or 3 months ago. So I'm fortunate to play it. I am going to be playing it the whole weekend because I want to see if maybe I could just get familiar with it. Because right now the tag games that I still play is, I play Marvel Infinite, I play Marvel 3, I play the modded version of Marvel 3, and I play Battle for the Grid. In all those games, I don't have to worry about any form of weirdness of movement. It's almost like a really good transition between them. This one is just awkward. But the biggest thing is like the way movement and combos just drop. It feels like you should be able to hit something, and you can't. Oh, and the other thing, you cannot turn off super jump. You have to, or you don't. Dang. So
wait, what does that mean?
So okay, so like when you do a launcher, or like in Marvel 3, when you press the special button, you can either launch or knock down.
Oh, okay. So you're saying like if you down heavy.
Yeah. So remember when you was looking, you was just like, "What is this?" And I told you, like, remember in Guilty Gear, the dust. Yeah. You have to follow up to do the combo, or you just don't do nothing and they'll just fly straight up. Yeah. It's weird because sometimes you can tiger knee certain moves, you can't tiger knee stuff. Or at least I haven't been able to yet, but that could just be PlayStation 5, the whole input delay between the stick. It could be a multitude of things, but I've been trying to come up with like little creative things to try to like see if I can do, and it just doesn't work. The last thing, guys, that we're going to talk about, because I could ramble on about Invincible Versus, because I'm over here trying to like dissect the game. The Gabe Cube. Since I got to emphasize Gabe, or the Steam console as we're going to call it. What do y'all think? Because I was impressed when we actually watched it.
I think it looks like a really good entry PC computer, or PC console.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's a PC.
The biggest thing is the price. If they could, I think 800 is like the max for like where they expect people to buy it.
So. Yeah, because
if you start hitting with $1,000, that's like at that point you just build your own PC.
Yeah. But thing about it is will $1,000 give you 4K 60 FPS?
With FSR, yeah, you can do that.
FSR?
People are saying you could build a PC for $1,000 that are more powerful than a Gabe Cube.
Okay.
So if they could do 800, I think 800 is a good price. Like I think that's like the tip. And if they do lower than 800, then like it's a real decent.
I mean,
tip.
for the size that it is, given that they said it's proprietary tech, now that's where the problem comes in. Because if they would have said they're using parts that already exist, then it wouldn't be an issue. But they're not using parts that already exist. It's proprietary. So whatever time and money and effort it is,
you can't upgrade anything.
Yeah. So
Except
and they actually said that the power supply is actually integrated within the system, and because of the way the cooling is, the power supply doesn't need a dedicated one. So it's like all integrated into it. So I know there's a spot to input storage, but if I'm correct, I think they said micro SD. I was thinking, wait, there's no space for NVMe SSD? So, because I think the highest I've seen on a micro SD is like 2 terabyte or 4 terabyte. I haven't seen nothing higher than that.
That's like plenty at this point. I think that's
not based off of some of these games nowadays that's on Steam.
I mean, I got 1 terabyte. I'm doing fine.
So. Okay. I mean, I have 2, but I mean, if you downloading demos and then smaller little games, eventually it depends.
Eventually you'll get full, but you just
GTA 6 is probably going to take up 500 gigs.
Yeah. You're not playing all the games that you have installed, so.
Yeah, but the whole thing is like if you want games at the ready, not having to download all the time, they're going to be stuck on your computer.
Yeah.
Only you do that, so.
No, I mean, I have all the games. I have all my old games listed right that are installed, and I only uninstall like if I really am not playing the game ever again.
Okay. So, price point. I was actually thinking somewhere around $750, because they would be higher than console. But it would kind of be slightly like the higher end of low level gaming PC.
Yeah.
Because it's still plug and play for Steam because it's already on there. But then you have the benefit of integrating, putting your own browser, browsers and everything else or whatever you need for work or gaming.
It's a full PC.
Yeah.
But
so
Linux.
Yeah. So. I was thinking more like around $750, and this way, if an additional controller is only $50,
then it brings up to 80.
Yeah,
or 800.
Yeah.
Also, the controller is sick.
Yeah.
The controller has 2 touchpads and the analogs.
Mm-hmm. And then you can map them all.
The analogs have magneto technology.
Magnetic.
Magnetic.
No, it's literally a magneto something.
Yeah, magnetic. Something drift or analog or something. I remember it said magnetic, not magneto.
Anyway, it has anti-drift.
Yeah. So
it has anti-drift, like really good anti-drift.
I can't lie. I wish that was in the Sony, because right now I do agree. Out of all the controllers, the PSI's controller is the best controller.
Yeah. I
just ain't trying to spend $100 every time on a controller.
I might buy the Steam controller when it comes out.
I'm thinking about doing that too. I really am. It's just going to be weird because not having analog and having to use that to move around and do stuff.
No, it has analog.
No. It's flat pads. It's not like that.
No, it has analog stick. It has sticks. So it has the 2 pads below it, and then above it has the analog sticks. No, not that.
No, that's not it.
That's the old one. That's the old one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look it up.
This man got the oldest feedback controller. That was like 2005.
Yeah, like it doesn't have analogs. Like at the bottom of it has like analogs. 2 square pads.
Yeah, it has 2 analog sticks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on.
So you control your mouse with the 2 pads, and then you have the 2 analog sticks.
Wait, mouse with the 2 pads? Oh.
Yeah. That's for your mouse.
Well, I thought that was to be able to be used for anything. Like you can map or whatever to whatever you want.
I think mainly use it for your mouse.
Yeah. Whatever.
I hear it's super useful having those pads.
Yeah. So here's my thing.
It's a touchpad.
For people with sweaty hands, and I have to think about it. We live in South Florida. Your AC breaks. You got to get it fixed, but you want to do some gaming. You over here playing a sweaty match in something. Literally, how does it go against moisture resistance? We already know that the charging pad is magnetic. Nothing beats that.
Yeah.
So I'm just wondering how it is with other stuff. You already know we're going to have some ragers on Steam or on stream. I lost a match. How impact resistant is it?
I'm curious how ergonomic it is as well. Like those thumb pads seem kind of high.
We just got to see. Well,
I'll wait for the reviews on the controller, but I might get one.
well, they already did reviews on it.
On the controller itself, though?
On the controllers. That's
Well,
what
it
I
was
was
I think it's the Game Plus controller. Linus
Yeah.
Tech Tips already has a full review on it.
I feel like he didn't do like super in depth about the ergonomics. I'm curious about that. Like the technology and the controller is really good. I'm just curious if the ergonomics is there too.
We might have to check Digital Foundry and I forgot the other guy, the guy that had beef with Bloom. I think it was Bloomberg or whatever else for making that video. Oh yeah, okay. I'll have to show y'all like afterwards. But there's a few people that already got their hands on it to do like breakdowns. So that's all the topics we got, guys. But is there anything that we missed out on? Oh, I remember one for the VGA. Me and Shankster was actually talking about this. So for best fighting game, I actually made it 2XKO.
Yeah.
Even though the only game on there that deserves it, legitimately, is City of the Wolves.
The only game that's like qualified to get it is City of Wolves.
Yeah, because everything else is a collection, so I'm not even going to talk about it. But there is a big reason why I made it Marvel Token. Now, I do have both
2SKO.
games.
2SKO.
Yeah. I do have both games. I play 2SKO way more.
It's better.
It is better for the style of gameplay that I like to do. But it's because we know next year Marvel Token is going to win. So it's kind of like I want to give it to City of the Worlds legitimately, but because I like Marvel Token, I like it just based off of the gameplay that I seen. I'm going to give this year to 2XKO just because it is a better game, but I don't want it to compete with Marvel Token.